going on, guys? We're about to check out this video from The Truth Is, right? Seems like there was a few people that didn't like the fact that I did a reaction to his video. I don't care. I like his channel. I like his videos. I've been a fan of his for a while, right? Found out he's from the Bronx. That's a plus for me, right? Being from the Bronx, my damn self. Sending my name, BX Beast Boy. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on checking him out, right? Especially if it's in fair use. But I think that he makes a lot of great content. So do check him out on your own, guys. I really highly recommend his channel. Give your own opinion, man. But he put out this video called "This Is Why Kevin Gates Shouldn't Be Trusted." And Kevin Gates is a rapper who I've known a lot of people who are huge fans of his for quite some times. And he's been a little problematic. Let's get into this video and I'll give you guys my opinion as we are entertained by this dope work. But make sure you go and check out The Truth Is. Super dope channel.
In the 2010s, Kevin Gates was one of the biggest.
It just started playing without me even put it on the screen. Make sure the speed ain't double because that's what I usually listen to stuff on. 1.5. All right, slow it down a little bit. Now let's go.
Rap. In the 2010s, Kevin Gates was one of the biggest rappers in the game. With his hit songs like I Don't Get Tired and Two Phones, he cemented his name as one of the top artists of the new school. Gates would go on to have one of the best runs of the 2010s. His fans to this day can't seem to get enough of the rapper. One thing his fans don't seem to know is that Kevin Gates paid a dark price for his success. You may be asking, how do I know this?
Crazy.
Well, he told us this himself many times over. Kevin Gates openly admits that what he did for his success was pretty disturbing, and it's exactly why you shouldn't trust him. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day.
That looks so cool, fam. That looks so dope. Pretty interesting. I'm gonna step the game up for my background eventually, but this is fire.
They're exposing the truth. In today's episode, we will be talking about Kevin Gates. Let's get right into it. The 2010s basically belonged to Kevin Gates. He had some of the biggest songs during that time, and his fan base was a loyal one that didn't stop growing.
I remember that.
It seemed like the industry couldn't get enough of the rapper, who just didn't seem to get tired of dropping hits. His rise to fame was instant, as even though he had been working on music for years, one day to the next, he became a star. His music was being played all over the radio. He was showing up to all the big platforms, and with his many controversies, his name was always
on it for a while, fam. Look at him with who was that? Look like Vic Mensa, Chance the Rapper about him.
Gates went from a barely known upcoming rapper to one of the biggest rappers in hip hop. But how did he do it? Was his music just that good? Or is there more to the story? Well, some of us know that success in the music industry is more complicated than most people would imagine. Talent is only 5% of what makes an artist a star. The other 95% are connections and affiliations. What these artists do for these connections is what gets them to the top. Kevin Gates tells us exactly who he is.
I'll beyond believe it. I know it. I've seen it. Yeah. 100%.
Affiliated with, and what he really had to do for his fame and success. He told his fans the truth in his music and interviews, but they didn't seem to ever notice. In today's episode, we will be exposing the dark truth about Kevin Gates' rise to fame, his secret affiliation, and the price he paid to be a star. And you will see exactly why Kevin Gates shouldn't be trusted. What most fans don't ever realize is that the music industry is rigged. While fans think talent is what makes stars, it is simply not the case. There are so many talented artists out there who would never make it, no matter how hard they.
That's big facts. I say that all the time, right? And not just because I do music. No. Move myself to the side, right? There's a plethora of people who have a crazy amount of talent, and it doesn't matter. I know girls that could sing like it's nobody's business. They never gonna make it in the industry, like at all. They've even given up, right? It's just certain things. You got to have like the X factor. You got to have connections. This whole plethora of things, man.
They work. There's only one way to mainstream success.
And that's industry, right? Independently, you can do it, but it's going to take a lot of hard work.
Yes. And by the end of this video, you will clearly see that. Kevin Gates' music career started all the way back in the 2000s when he was signed to Dead Game Records, the same label Little Boosie and Webbie were signed to. This record deal wouldn't work out for Gates as he was incarcerated not long after signing the deal. Gates would spend close to 3 years in prison from 2008 to 2011. After he came out of prison, his career accelerated and he was signed to a management deal with Young Money in 2012. By 2013, he was signed to a major record deal, inking a deal with Atlantic Records, and his mixtape managed to make it on the Billboard charts. In 2014, he dropped one of his most known hit songs, I Don't Get Tired, and it was only up from there.
Yeah.
All this success started happening for Gates when he got out of
It's a few records I remember from him. I think Two Phones was him too as well.
prison. Somehow, he left prison with connections that put him in front of Lil Wayne and got him a major record deal. Now, the question is, what happened in that prison that put everything in place for Gates to become a superstar? Well, Gates tells us exactly what he did to make it in his song Sit Down, and most people won't believe him. In this song, Kevin tells us the dark truth about his success and what he actually did to make it. In the very first verse of the song, he raps, I taught my team about manifestations. People are basic. They thought I was crazy. Hard with the witchcraft, studied every night. Philosopher's Stone, I perform another rite. Rite meaning ritual, created dry ice. Hid in plain sight with the suit and tie nice. Masons mean more than a bricklayer. Everything we need to know about Kevin Gates' rise to fame is
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. Whoa.
right here in this song openly. Millions of people heard this song and have no idea what he is talking about. Let's break this all down. Kevin starts the line by saying that he taught his team about manifestation. I know you guys have heard of manifestation before, as in today's new age world, everybody claims to manifest their desires. Manifestation is explained by many as putting your desires into the universe and receiving your desires through your own will. What most people don't know is that manifestation is actually an occult practice. Those who practice manifestation are essentially manifesting their true will, which basically means that instead of relying on God's will, you are manifesting your own will. The infamous occultist Aleister Crowley was
I did not know that. Yo, Finn, this dude look creepy as hell. But yo,
big on manifestation,
Yeah,
and he
let's
taught
get
it
this
as one
off.
of the main principles of his occult religion,
That's
Thelema.
crazy.
Crowley believes that manifesting your true will was the magnum opus of his religion, what he called the great work. In this opening line, Gates tells us he manifested his career, and he taught his team to do the same. Now, we know that Gates was referring to the occult, as in the very next line, he further clarifies this. He lets us know in this line that he went hard with the witchcraft, studying it every night. Openly, he is confessing to
Oh my
practicing the dark arts. This suggests that when he is referring to manifestation, he is speaking of Aleister Crowley and Thelema, letting us know that he is a follower of his religion. This checks out to me as many artists seem to gravitate to the teachings of Thelema. Witchcraft is an occult practice done by many different types of occultists. Kevin Gates tells us exactly what secret society he is a part of.
it's crazy because he's saying it blatantly saying it on a record.
And what he has been trying to achieve. In this line, he tells us that he is a Mason. By Mason, he's obviously referring to the Freemasons, the most powerful secret society in the world. This is why he said Masons are more than bricklayers. This right here is all you need to know about his success. Kevin Gates took the Masonic oath, and he was given a career. Now, this
Nice.
line just further confirms Kevin Gates' ties to the occult, as he openly confesses to being an alchemist when he raps, Philosopher's Stone, I perform another rite. Rite meaning ritual, created dry ice. Hid in plain sight with
metal.
the suit and tie nice. He is letting his fans know openly that he is a Freemason who, through ritual manifestation and Masonic affiliations, was able to become a famous celebrity. Not only does he clarify that he's doing Masonic rites, which are rituals, but he mentions something that I found even more interesting. According to Kevin Gates, he was able to create the Philosopher's Stone. Now, I have spoken about
Now that's crazy. I'm aware of what that is. That sounds nuts. I don't think he actually did that. That would be crazy. Right, especially from my knowledge. The things that you're allowed to do once you create that stone.
the Philosopher's Stone on this channel before. The Philosopher's Stone is a process achieved through the occult practice of alchemy. Alchemists throughout history dedicated their lives to creating the Philosopher's Stone, as it was believed to have the ability to transform base metals into precious metals, like turning copper into gold. The Philosopher's Stone was also believed to be the key ingredient in creating the elixir of life, a potion that was believed to grant immortality to those who drank it. I know this sounds outrageous and unbelievable, as it doesn't seem
That's crazy. It does sound wild. But I do believe that there are people that do believe this and actually attempt to practice it for sure.
scientifically possible. But remember, chemistry, which is an important branch of science, came directly from alchemy. Alchemists were considered to be the first chemists. In fact, many prominent rulers and many of the smartest minds in the world spent years attempting to create the Philosopher's Stone and the Elixir of Life. Maybe they were chasing after a myth, or they know about something that we don't. In this song by Kevin Gates, he tells us in 2014 that he has the Philosopher's Stone right before his career made it to new heights and he became a millionaire. What's rather interesting is that Kevin makes it seem that he indeed created the Philosopher's Stone, as he openly claims to be.
I don't think he did that. I don't think he actually created the Philosopher's Stone. Nah. Do I think that he attempted to or is trying to? Yeah. Do I think that he actually is doing what? Yeah. For sure.
Immortal and being over
He blatantly telling you, yeah.
3,000 years old. In this interview he did, Kevin Gates out of nowhere confesses to being over 3,000 years old, if you can believe that.
You say, hey, fast forward to the future, if I was 86 years old, well, this is going to sound very, very crazy.
I do not believe that.
3,000 years old right now. I just tell people I'm 33 because I don't age like 3,000. You know, that's going to sound weird. But
Just, nah, get out of here. He got to be trolling. I don't age. Okay.
I don't age. I'm immortal. There's nothing new under the sun. My mother had sex with an angel, was born an immortal, and didn't even know it.
That's terrifying, actually. That's actually, nigga, that's scary. That's scary as heck. I will tell you that. That's pretty dang scary.
As you heard for yourself, he claims that he is close to 3,000 years old. He also states that he only tells people he's 33 because he doesn't age. He then mentioned the fact that his mother got with an angel and he was born immortal, essentially calling himself a Nephilim, which is what a half-human, half-angel is called. Now, when I look into who's Kevin Gates' parents, I can't seem to find much. Apparently, his father passed away of an illness when he was in his teens, and I can't seem to find anything else about them. One website claims that their name is Lucille Gillard and Kevin Gillard Sr., but I can't confirm this or find any photos of his mom or dad. It's always strange to me in this day and age when we can't find anything about parents of celebrities. Usually a celebrity of this level will have this information about themselves out there by now. Now, do I believe his father is a fallen angel? No, not at all. But what I believe is...
Boy. What? Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Man, oh man, that's scary. Guys, if you read the Bible, you know about like the Book of Enoch. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
That this is Gates referring to what he said in his song Sit Down about him being an alchemist in the Philosopher's Stone. He is obviously referring to drinking the elixir of life, like he let us know in the song. Now, am I believing that Gates is immortal? No, I doubt that. But do I believe he's an occultist who is 100% practicing alchemy? Yes, I very much do. Occultists believe in alchemy. They believe it works. Whether it works or not is up to you to decide for yourself. Gates obviously seems to believe in alchemy. He is 100% an occultist who believes in self-worship. See, much of the occult is about the path of Lucifer, which represents enlightenment and becoming your own god with the forbidden knowledge.
So crazy, fam. So crazy. And there's probably so many people within the music industry who's doing this, especially, let's not even talk about, let's talk about Hollywood. Hollywood is on it. That's what they do out there. There's a whole lot of nastiness and secret societies and all. It's foul. Straight foul out here, fam. That's how you gotta make sure your relationship with God is good.
Cultists use forbidden knowledge, which is occult teachings, to become a quote-unquote enlightened being or a god. This is what Gates believed, and he confesses to
pictures, man. I hate pictures like that. Those just be creeping me out.
This in his own music. In his song Marshall Matters, Gates tells us just this, as he calls himself his own god. In the song he raps, hated on for my inevitable success, still dealing with the devil I only know as myself. In the mirror, I see God, and that only God is myself. Prayers answered.
This nigga just... Okay, so he said he the devil too. Oh, whoa. We're gonna need a bigger boat. That's crazy.
Closed caption, Mr. Matters, no distraction. In this song, Gates openly confesses to being his own god. This is what these occultists believe, and this is the message their music is pushing. Kevin Gates lets us know that he is against Jesus Christ and what
I'm Team Jesus, okay? Want to make sure that's loud and clear. I'm Team Jesus.
he teaches. As he promotes self-worship, he tells us this in his interview where he's heard denouncing Christ before quickly trying to clean it all up.
I've been to heaven before, or what people call heaven.
Describe what that's like.
The scariest thing in the world.
Really?
Yep. The fear of the Lord.
I believe that. Angels don't look like what they look like on TV. Let's just say that. Nigga, I don't want to see one. I do not want to see one. Please don't let me see.
Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the gravitational pull when you there, it force your face on the ground. Every head shall bow and every tongue shall confess.
Yes.
We not talking about that Jesus Christ shit. I ain't talking about that Bible.
Watch your mouth.
Shit. I'm talking about really seeing God. Like, I'm not talking about Jesus Christ being God. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when you sit with your creators.
Wow.
But I'm not saying Jesus Christ in a negative way.
As you heard for yourself, Gates makes it clear that he isn't following Jesus Christ
That's what it sounded like, bro. This is making me feel so uncomfortable.
or his word. Instead, claims to have spoken to the real God in heaven. What do you think Gates is referring to by this? He's talking about spirit
After this, I'm going to go and get a good workout at outside, man. This is crazy.
channeling and his connections to Lucifer, who pushes self-worship. In this live conversation between Gates and a random fan who just so happens to be a Satanist, we see Gates claim he is not a Satanist, but has friends that are. In the conversation, he tells the Satanist that he understands him and doesn't judge him because he understands his belief.
Why you in the dark, beloved?
I can't. I can't listen. Nope, I'm not even going to say nothing. Like, I'm Team Jesus. That's what I'm going to say. I'm Team Jesus, man. Jesus is king. Man, I got to step my game up when it comes to praying and all this, too. This is really...
Because I'm a devil worshiper.
Ain't
nothing wrong with that.
I know.
So you pray to Satan, or are you like an atheist?
Before we even get to the rest of that, we gotta crank that nasty song.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Nasty. Nasty.
Yeah, like you don't believe in anything.
No, I definitely pray to Satan.
So like what's one of your prayers? Like how do you get on your knees and pray to him? Like how you?
It depends. I mean, that's kind of personal. I don't really discuss religion like that.
It's kind of personal.
Because I know I got some little partners that they like sympathizers of Satan, and I got some other little partners they like Luciferians. They believe in a Luciferian religion, and the reason I engage with them and talk with them is because
this is crazy. I wouldn't even want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I'm cool. I got no need to do that. I got no need to do that in any way, shape, or form.
I believe that we're not supposed to judge and we're supposed to love all of humanity. Because even though we're not brothers and sisters in faith, we still brothers and sisters in humanity.
Is that a cat?
So that's why I be wanting to know what's your belief system? Because it's kind of interesting to me. I'm like, I don't judge. Whatever works for you works for you.
Absolutely. So like before I became a Satanist, the first thing I got to know was my Bible.
This is crazy. This is the craziest conversation I've ever seen.
On the creation story in Genesis.
All right. So you look at Satan more as the light bearer, like the Satanist.
Correct.
Lucifer, like the light bearer, the bearer of light.
Absolutely. It's more so the question is, the reason I became a Satanist was why did God, there's so many questions about God and in the Bible. Right. I don't really get into it. I know what you're getting at, but I don't really get into it because it's very controversial.
It's controversial to a person that don't have great understanding. See, I got good understanding because I done studied a lot of, probably not the same thing that you didn't, the same, like I say, religion that you didn't practice, but I done studied a lot of it.
Have you ever heard of the House of Baal Peor?
The what?
The House of Baal Peor. That's the temple I'm a part of.
Oh no, I never heard of that.
Baal Peor.
This is crazy.
So you don't really, all right, so you don't view Satan as one person, you view it as an office.
Damn big. Come on.
I know what you're getting at, but that's controversial because, as the Bible would say, you don't cast your pearls to pigs. And I'm not calling you a pig, but I'm saying there's viewers on here who would slop up the pearls like a pig, and they would.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I just want you to know, like, I don't judge nobody for what they choose to believe in.
I don't know what he's saying.
Because I'd have met some of the best people in Earth, and the world would say they is like the most. It seems like the people that the world says the most tend to be the better people to me.
Absolutely.
That's why I wanted to just have a dialogue with you.
Well, it was good talking to you, Kevin.
It was good talking to you also. Hey, this real talk,
guy's different.
We say we love God. We do. Because it's popular to say. But in our actions, it's the devil we like. I can't never judge nobody and say, hey, you wrong for this or wrong for that, because it's like,
yo, this is so demonic, bro. This is like some of the most demonic stuff I've heard in a long time.
It's by grace. It's only by the grace of the Most High that I just even be able to be accepted. It's only by grace. The most gracious, most merciful. So I can't judge.
I would have talked to dude too. I wouldn't have been like, "Oh, you tripping." I'd have been like,
they had a little white. I was locked up with a little white dude that was out into that heavy, and people used to handle him bad and say he was going to hell. And I used to talk to him, and he was very intelligent, like highly intelligent. And we used to just have regular conversations. And I told him, you know what? I respect you. I say, in a world full of opinionated people, you brave enough to be yourself every day.
You sound nuts.
As you heard for yourself, in this conversation, Gates tries to act like he himself is not an occultist when he already made that pretty obvious. He confesses to casually having satanic friends. In another live conversation, we see something even stranger. In this live stream between Gates and what appears to be a random fan, we see Gates acting rather strange. He talks about familiar...
Yo, what's wrong? Yo, these artists, I'm telling you, these industry artists is different, bro. Hold on, let me see. Was he signed to a major? Had to be, right? Because he just said all that. Let me see. I know he definitely switched over. Yeah, for sure.
Spirits and calls his daughter powerful, with his own daughter claiming to have done magic on her brother before Gates covers her mouth, trying to silence her.
Want a kid?
It's crazy.
No, with Takeoff. You look at her. She's so sweet.
Hey, she powerful too.
Yeah, I did magic on my brother yesterday.
Don't talk, sweetheart. It's okay.
Oh,
I can talk to kids.
She powerful.
I know.
Because we don't. That's a lot of people right there. Hey, why you don't never just talk for yourself? Why you always talk through your familiar?
Yo, that's good. And then he said familiar. Man said familiar. Holy smokes. Hold on, you guys said it's skipping on your end. Let me check real quick. 1 second. Let me make sure. It doesn't seem to be skipping on my end. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right. It seems like it's normal. This is what I want you to do. Go to the tab on the quality. I'm explaining this to someone who's watching on Twitch, guys. Make sure you come and follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to build my Twitch up, and I'm going to step it up eventually. But yes, go to the quality tab, click on that, and lower the quality a little bit, and it should stop skipping. If it keeps going, let me know, right? But it seems like it's working on my end. It says the quality is good. Everything should be it says that the live is excellent. So please let me know, and I'll see if I can fix it. But try to lower the quality. Usually Twitch be doing that sometimes on the app. But if you're watching on YouTube, hey man, what's up? Hit the like button, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch as well. I do live stream on YouTube, but I do my topics on Twitch. Live.
But I didn't hear.
I say, why you
update me
you supposed to give them the orders. They don't supposed to give you the orders. You the controller. I got 10,000 names like none.
I know.
Yeah, at my command. Yes, Lord.
You got it. Your command.
His hand like a wizard.
I got 10,000 angels in here with me right now at my command.
You're rude, just a little.
I sacrificed it though.
You, I know.
What?
I will too. I said I will
Say
too.
what? It's hard. That's a hell of a journey. That's a hell of a journey.
You said it might be
I know
your
it.
phone signal. Try to do the thing I said where you lower the quality a little bit. Yeah, try to sometimes go to the settings and then go to quality. It's probably on auto. You might have to adjust that, especially if you're on your phone. Do that and it should work perfectly. But let me know. Let me know. You said it might be your connection too as well. Let me know. Keep me updated.
Small. Everybody know what it take. Everybody ain't willing to do what it take.
That's enough.
Yes, Lord.
Describing rituals.
I get it. I do.
I command you.
Ugh, you're good. Don't say command.
Why I can't? I get orders. I'm in charge.
If I'm a noodle,
Whoa.
Almost. Yes, Lord. I'm over 3,000 years old. I'm up in rank.
Yo, fam. Over 3,000 years old. My man talking like he Randu Savage from DC comic books. This is crazy.
As you saw for yourself, as Kevin Gates was having this rather strange conversation with one of his random fans, his daughter approached him and confessed to the live that she did magic on her brother. Gates quickly covered their mouth and told her there were too many people on live. The fact
that is pretty damn terrifying. That's scary. That's mad scary, fam. For him to just be sitting here and admitting that's what's going on.
that he covered her mouth clearly implies she wasn't joking, and he knew that this is something she was doing, but didn't want millions of people knowing this. This clearly indicates that he has been teaching his daughter about the occult at a very young age. As shocking as this might seem, the Masons are known to do this, as they even have a Freemason club for young boys and girls. The Freemasons have the Order of the Rainbow Girls and the De Molay International Organization for boys. Both of these clubs are for families of Freemason members only. In this order, young kids are taught all about being a Mason before they can even become one. Another thing I found interesting was when he admitted to having control over 1,000 angels and having to sacrifice for it. He also again claims to being over 3,000.
To say that, yo, he said that out loud. This dude is nuts. Yo, he actually, my man said that. He said that out loud. Like that was just a normal thing. Like, yeah, man, in my command. You start talking about in your command, you doing hands like this, I might need to stay away from him. I'm Team Jesus. I keep saying that.
1,000 years old, implying that he is immortal, which obviously refers back to alchemy and the elixir of life. Both Gates and this fan appear to be talking in some sort of code, which makes me think she isn't just a regular fan. Gates talks about being up in rank and how he is a controller. I don't quite know what he means by this yet. There is so much proof that Gates is an occultist who shouldn't be trusted. In this song, The Law, Gates
ain't definitely sitting there talking in code for sure. That was crazy.
Raps about doing voodoo. In the song, he raps, I went to see the voodoo priest while dealing, seeking protection from my foes. I know they always scheming. Santeria beads on my neck. I'm labeled a heathen. Again.
How many different... That's like two different things, right? I'm going to say voodoo, Santa Maria.
Gates openly confesses to performing voodoo magic. Many occultists use voodoo magic in order to communicate with demonic spirits. In this video of one of his lives, Kevin Gates was called out at one point for wearing devil-worshipping beads, which are the Santeria beads. When this person called them out on live, Kevin didn't appreciate it and got pretty upset. He responded by saying, devil-worshipping beads? Cool, you heard me? But if you're Christian, your Bible says that you're supposed to love God and your neighbor as yourself and your enemy. So you're commanded to love me if I want to serve the devil.
The bees, babe, I'm sorry.
Yo, what? Oh, he's out of pocket.
It's right here.
He's out of pocket.
Yeah, you heard. Oh, you see them bees, huh? Yeah, you know I'm labeled a heathen. You know, what? I've been. Yeah, I don't get tired, but love you talking about my beads, devil worshiping beads. Cool, you hear me? But if you're a Christian, your Bible says you're supposed to love God, your neighbor as yourself, and your enemy. So if you're commanded to love me if I want to serve the devil. Are you a hypocrite?
As you heard for yourself, Kevin Gates.
This nigga said I'm commanded to love him. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
did not deny that he worships the devil. He instead attempted to question his fans' faith and try to flip it on the commenter, claiming that she had to love him because of.
Why would anyone take what you got to say seriously about that? I would think that your job is to try to distract people.
For religion. After seeing all of this in this video, it's pretty clear who Kevin Gates is truly serving and what he is pushing through his music. This is not things that I am making up or a conspiracy theory like the sheep like to call it. This is coming.
Nah, he's on point. He showed a bunch of facts and receipts. Guys, make sure you go and check out The Truth Is. Highly recommend his channel. He comes with a lot of facts and receipts. This dude, Kevin Gates, he on some different type of timing. He on a whole different type of timing. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Share the video as well, fam. Share the video as well. Also, subscribe and all that stuff. Don't be hating.